They've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. Thompson out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Wiseman in at the 5, roaming the paint. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Porzingis. Fires the 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. 9 points in the game.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Wizards was outstanding. He picked up 38 points, and his passing was huge in that game, finding ways to involve his teammates. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Now here's Cunningham, a reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
A nice shot by Tatum.
What a move by Tatum. When he's pulling these off, he's impossible to defend.
Thompson outside. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. Duran, he's checked in for the Pistons. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Smitty, if you could choose one current guy to play alongside, who would it be?
Ooh, that's a tough question, B.A., but I'm going to go with Steph Curry. I think the reason why is because of the range he shoots it with will give me a lot of room on the other side to get buckets.
And when he was younger, Tatum would often try to do it all himself, but now he wants to keep everybody involved.
And the Pistons call time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
The Pistons have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Thompson. MP against Cunningham. Back to Thompson. Rebound Boston. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. Boston's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And there's White. That's good on the assist by MP. White's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Cunningham against MP. Back to Cunningham. Over MP. And it's Cunningham missing.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
Pass to MP. And here's Porzingis. And he lays it up and in. Porzingis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Ivy outside. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. 3 on 3. Brown against Thompson. From deep, MP. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Now shooting the 3-ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Detroit calls timeout. And you look at the evolution of trade requests, Smitty. The pendulum has really swung.
It has. I think you look back at the day, it was easier to make trades, but I think right now you definitely have to listen to guys who are taking up so much of your salary cap. If they don't want to be there, you got to try to find a way to get them and ship them out of town.
Tillman's checked in for Boston. That's tipped. It's stolen by MP. Rebound Detroit.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Here's White. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Love how active Derek White is on offense. Good at making defenders question their decisions.
Derek White.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Cunningham on the wing. Ivy outside. Shot to stop the run. And he misses again. Now 0 for 3.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
MP. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Now here's Ivy. No points yet. Shoots from the line. And that one hits the back iron.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
Back to Brown. And he banks in the layup. Brown's got his first bucket of the night.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Duren. 17 points for him last game against Miami. Shot clock at 5. Brown against Cunningham. And another shot. And again, the Pistons missing.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Brook Lopez.
We're just not seeing the same tenacity from him on the defensive end lately. He hasn't been blocking as many shots over the last few months, and I think it's made him a little less intimidating under the hoop.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
Cornette's checked in for Boston. Al Horford comes in for Tatum. Now here's Ivy. Still no points. Good work defensively by White.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Here's Brown. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 8 assists here tonight. Ivy against White. It's stolen by MP. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. MP's got 18 points in the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Fontecchio. Shoots over Brown. Fontecchio's shot is off.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
MP, the pass to White. Lays it up and in with a nice reverse. White's got 8 points in the quarter.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
It's stolen by MP and stolen by Simmons. Pass to Fontecchio. On the wing, Ivy. 6 on the shot clock, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's
And so it's Boston with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back with you shortly. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Pistons shooting just around 26% for the game. White and Brown are the 2 and the 3. Jason Tatum out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's MP in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. 3-on-3. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham was the Pistons' #1 overall pick in 2021, but he knows recognition comes with success. He said nobody will care until you're winning. I think that's the next step for us. We're trying to take that challenge. It's us versus everybody. Brian, the Pistons, a young and scrappy team, are embracing the challenge.
Yes, they are. Thanks, Allie. White for 3. And again, Boston with the triple. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about. No matter your age or your ability.
It's an unfortunate part of the game. Our thoughts and prayers are with him.
Wiseman, he's checked in for Duren. Cunningham with the ball. Pass to Wiseman. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up, and he can't get the first one.
At the line for the Pistons, James Wiseman.
And he sinks the second. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Brown in the high post, working on Thompson. Brown, that's good. Brown's got 6.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Thompson outside. Poke loose. 5 on the clock. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Clock at 2.
Known as a crafty defender, Brown really hustles and contests as many shots as he can. I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well. Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Inside, and stolen by Porzingis. MP with it, picked up by Cunningham. And Brown, the bucket on the assist by MP. 10 points for him.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Brown against Thompson. Now here's Cunningham. Tight defense on him. Tatum with the block.
There's the length Tatum provides on the defensive side. He can change a game on that end.
MP, the pass to White. From deep, MP. And again, Boston with the triple.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score. They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one for speech at halftime.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Stewart outside. Pass to Ivy. They double him with White. On the wing, Thompson to win the drought. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Here's Ivy. He's scoreless. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Brown passes to MP. The kick out to White. It's Brown on the wing. MP outside. Shot clock at 6. From 18 feet away. Again, Boston.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
For Detroit, they've gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Cunningham outside. Pass to Stewart. Now here's Ivy. Shoots over White. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
MP right side for 3. Detroit with a rebound. Thompson scanning the floor. Got a piece of it. Hit his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. Here's Cunningham. And a miss there off the inbound. And so MP will bring it up for the Celtics. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming on the free throw.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
A chance to get a quick injury report.
Hey guys, the Pistons head athletic trainer gave me an update. He shared with me that it's a sprain to the elbow. They've got plenty of ice on it right now to hopefully keep the inflammation down. And for a team with a thin roster, this injury really hurts. They will need everyone to step their game up.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
I know he'll fight back hard to get back on the floor. He wants to be out here with his teammates.
White on the wing. Back to MP. And Ivy pulls it down. Well, Detroit's shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. On the wing, Thompson. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
That's going to go back the other direction. But they played a pretty clean game. Not many giveaways, and the score reflects that.
Some changes for Boston. Tillman's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Holiday subbed in for White. And MP throws it down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Ivy passes to Stewart. Here's Sasser. Over MP. The offensive rebound. Stewart, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Here's Ivy. Here's Sasser. Drops in the 3. Sasser's got 7.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
On the wing, Holiday. Sasser with a rebound. Sasser's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Fontecchio. And here's Simmons. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, a bully with the ball down low. Simmons converting.
Here's MP. Holiday with the ball. Good, and the assist goes to MP. He has 7.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
With a 9-footer. And that one's long. Boston has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. One thing about Isaiah Stewart's team, he is an enforcer.
Yeah, he can move bigs around at both ends. At the bucket, he'll score right through you, and he fights for rebounds.
Knocked loose. Pass to Ivy. Here's Stewart. Here's Sasser. He has 7. And the step-back jumper is good.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Boston's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may...
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Boston.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Smitty, there's been a lot of talk about the parity in the NBA right now. There are a lot of contenders for the title each year.
NBA is great for the league. The more teams competing for championships, the better it is for the fans.
Setting the floor for Detroit. Cade Cunningham out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Brook Lopez. And it's Fontecchio in at the 3, the small forward. MP. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Cade Cunningham picks that one up. And he drops the first.
At the line for your Celtics,
Both good from the line that time.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
And Detroit is shooting the ball at only 35% here in the fourth quarter. Looking to get it going. And it's Tillman with a rebound.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find... the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Pass to Cunningham from 9 feet. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
11.
If you're Cunningham, keep going inside. Good things will happen.
Shooting for Detroit.
Both free throws good from Cunningham.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Now here's MP. Into the lane. Here's Tillman. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Now here's Cunningham, guarded closely. Pass to Fontecchio. Back to Cunningham. To the middle. A nice shot by Fontecchio. Fontecchio's got 7 points for the quarter.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
MP outside. Lopez with the steal. Here's Thompson. The shot comes out. Oh, great D that time from MP.
We want to talk about ugly. This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Here's Cunningham. It's blocked. MP against Thompson. MP, the pass to Hauser. Thompson with some nice D.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through the play.
Pass to Lopez. Well, Smitty, at 6'8" with your ball handling ability, you were known for your versatility in your playing days.
I was, B.A. I was drafted as a point guard, but I'd probably be a power forward in today's NBA. It's positionless basketball nowadays for the NBA. Everybody's skilled to handle and shoot the three.
6 to shoot. Cunningham against MP. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go. And what a terrific job he's doing tonight. No trouble going in there among the trees and pulling down monster rebounds.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Celtics.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
Add this one to the win column. Their 57th of the year.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Boy, it was amazing, the level of chaos.
There's 6 seconds left in the fourth.